Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories within company filings. Today we're diving into United Community Banks Incorporated's latest report, which seems to hint at a pretty significant move by the company's leadership. So United Community Banks Incorporated, ticker symbol UCB, is a pretty established player in the banking world. They operate across several states, and like many banks, they're constantly looking for ways to manage their capital and return value to shareholders. Now, the big news from this filing is all about their common stock. The company's board has given the thumbs up to a new stock repurchase program. Think of it like the bank deciding to buy back some of its own shares from the open market. This isn't just a small gesture. They're authorizing up to $100 million to be spent on buying back their own stock. That is a substantial amount and tells us management feels the stock might be undervalued or they have excess capital they want to return to investors. It's important to note that this program isn't a done deal for every single share. The company states they can change, pause, or even stop the program whenever they want. This gives them a lot of flexibility. They haven't committed to buying a specific number of shares. It will all depend on things like the stock price, market conditions, and whether they see better places to invest that money. It is a strategic tool for them. This new program is set to kick off right after their current stock buyback plan wraps up at the end of 2025. So from January 2026 through December 2026, they'll be actively looking to buy back shares. And just to give you some context, they've already been active this year, having bought back $44 million worth of their stock under the existing program. This new, larger authorization signals a continued commitment to this strategy. This information comes straight from a press release they issued on the 8th of December 2025, which is attached as an exhibit to this report. The report is signed off by Jefferson L. Harrelson, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. This shows the seriousness and official nature of this announcement. So what does this all mean for United Community Banks Incorporated? Well, a stock repurchase program can have a few impacts. First, it can reduce the number of outstanding shares, which can potentially increase the earnings per share if the company's net income remains the same or grows. This can make the stock look more attractive to investors. Second, it signals that the board and management are confident in the company's financial health and future prospects. They believe their own stock is a good investment. However, we also need to look at the bigger picture. Is this the best use of $100 million? Are there opportunities for them to invest in growth, like opening new branches, acquiring other banks, or developing new financial products? If they're buying back stock because they don't have better investment ideas, that could be a sign of slower growth ahead. Looking at the bigger context of the banking industry, we've seen interest rates fluctuate and regulatory environments can always shift. For a bank like United Community Banks Incorporated, managing interest rate risk and ensuring they have adequate capital to meet regulatory requirements are always top priorities. This buyback shows they feel they are in a strong enough position to do both while also returning capital to shareholders. In conclusion, United Community Banks Incorporated is making a notable move with this $100 million stock repurchase program. It suggests confidence from leadership and a strategy to enhance shareholder value. As investors, we'll want to keep an eye on how actively they execute this program and whether they're still finding ways to grow the business alongside it. It's a move that could signal stability and a commitment to returning value, but we'll also watch to see if it detracts from potential growth investments down the line. Alright, that is our breakdown of United Community Banks Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.